Hi, my name is Bia, and today we are going to do my very first booktube video. This is going to be my fall haul, which I'm very excited about. The next one will only be in December because that's when it's Christmas and it's my birthday as well. So let's just get into it. First off, I'll start off with the book I'm currently reading, which is Burns or Bodies Down by Rory Power. She's the author of Wild Girls, and I really enjoyed that one. In the beginning, I wasn't really into it, but as soon as I kept reading, it got much more intriguing, and I ended up really enjoying it. And so I decided to pick up the follow-up, not the follow-up, it's not a sequel, just the follow-up book by the author. And I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it so far. But I'm still only 100 pages in, so I'm assuming this will be like Wilder Girls, in that as soon as I get more into the story, I will be more fascinated by it. Then we have A Ghost of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Rees Brennan, Maren Johnson, Kelly Wink, and Robin Wasserman. And this is the only Shadowhunters book that I haven't read yet, that and the new one that came out, the sequel to Red Scrolls of Magic. And I can't wait to read this one because I love the Shadowhunters universe, so can't wait to read it. Solid Gem, which is a character from the Infernal Devices, and he's one of my favorites. He's such a pure, wonderful man, and I just adore him so much. And this is a collection of short stories. Then I have one I have already read, which I'm very proud of, and this is the sequel to Darius the Great Is Not Okay, and this one is called Darius the Great Deserves Better. And as you might be able to see by the cover, it's a love triangle story, but it's a gay love triangle story, which we need more of. Minorities, taking up space with the common tropes that we have seen, straight white characters, because also the main character is from Iran. The first book actually follows him going to Iran for the first time because that's where his mother is from. And this story is just a sequel of him dealing with feelings that he has for his own boyfriend, but also for maybe another boy. It's also, like the first book, it's very much heavy on the family aspect, which I really love. And I actually prefer this to the first one, so I definitely recommend to pick this one up after the first one, of course. Know My Name by Chanel Miller. This is, I assume, is going to be a very powerful book because it's about it's by the victim of the Stanford sexual assault case, which I'm sure you have heard of before. And I watched Read Cindy's video about it, and it was very powerful, and it made me immediately pick it up. And I can't wait to read it, even though I know it's going to be a hard eating topic. Then I have the comic for the old guard, the first one, because I watched the Netflix movie when it came out, so it was already a few months ago, and I completely adore it. I haven't stopped thinking about it since, so can't wait to finally read this one. Then we have another book, another comic that I have already read, and it's Heavy Vinyl by It on the Radio. And this is about a fight club of girls that work on a vinyl store, as you can assume by the title. And it's very fun. It was very punk-like, and I just really liked it. And it also has queer girls, which we love to see it. And I recommend picking this up because, again, it was just a fun time. And again, if you like sapphics, you'll like this one. And speaking of sapphics, then I have another one that is a sapphic book, Cinderella is Dead, and let's just appreciate this gorgeous, beautiful cover. And might be one of the reasons why I pick it up, but also because the story sounds amazing. It's about, again, defeating the patriarchy. Then I have, and since picking it up, I actually have heard some mixed reviews, but I'm still interested in reading and seeing it for myself. And again, it will be worth it just for the lesbians, let's be real. Then we have another that I have read, Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, and it's illustrated by Chris Priestley. I assume that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry if it's not right. I'm not a native English speaker. You might be able to tell that from this video. And this is about a boy whose brother was murdered, and is ready to, kill the person who he thinks murdered his brother. And but as he's going to do it, is getting in his elevator to, go down from his home to the other boy's home. But in every stop of the elevator, someone from his past who is a victim of gun violence comes in as a conversation with him, and it's very powerful. I didn't love it, but I think the subject matter is worth picking up just for that. And it's written in verse, by the way, and I think that's why I had a harder time connecting with it. I'm not the biggest fan of books in verse, but still, it hit me. I was almost close to tears at some points in this book. And lastly, but not least, I have this book that I've been wanting since last year when it came out, I believe. And it's I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. And this is a book by a non-binary author about a non-binary character who comes out to their parents as non-binary. And unfortunately, they don't take it well, so they go to live with their sister. And then I guess they get into a new school and they meet someone. This person here, this character here, and there's a love story, but I feel it's more about their identity as a non-binary person in this world than it is about the love story. And I can't wait to get into. I need to read more books with non-binary protagonists for sure. And that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to talk with you guys. And that's it for me today. Bye!